Hi everybody. I'm Susan, I'm David's aunt, and I'm going to be performing today's ceremony. So I just want to welcome you on behalf of David and Jennifer. And I also want to ask that you please silence your cell phones. And also please don't take any pictures during the ceremony with a camera or with your cell phones. And we'll go ahead and get started.
Never knew I could feel like this, like I've never seen the sky before. Want to vanish inside your kiss. Every day I love you more and more. Listen to my heart. Can you hear it sing, telling me to give you everything? Seasons may change, winter to spring.
As people who love David and Jennifer, this day is for them to join their lives and their families together. After this, our lives will be forever intertwined. Jennifer and David, would you face each other, please? Now and then in life, love catches you unawares, illuminating the dark corners of your mind and filling them with radiance. Once in a while, you are faced with a beauty and a joy that takes your soul, all unprepared, by assault. We're here today to celebrate that beauty and that joy, and to place a bond to honor and seal that love you share between your hearts. I would like to invite Punky to read a poem that has been chosen by David and Jennifer.
This is I Carry Your Heart With Me by E.E. Cummings. I carry your heart with me. I carry it in my heart. I am never without it. Anywhere I go, you go, my dear. And whatever is done by only me is your doing, my darling. I fear no fate, for you are my fate, my sweet. I want no world, for beautiful, you are my world, my true. And it's you are, whatever a moon has always meant, and whatever a sun will always sing is you. Here's the deepest secret nobody knows. Here is the root of the root, and the bud of the bud, and the sky of a tree called life, which grows higher than soul can hope or mind can hide. And this is the wonder that's keeping the stars apart. I carry your heart. I carry it in my heart.
As the poem Punky read shares, carrying another in our hearts is a precious and fragile gift, a responsibility that must be intentionally nurtured and protected, even when you're tired, angry, frustrated, and especially when you disagree. In solidifying your love for each other here today, you are placing a bond on your agreement to love and nurture each other through thick and thin, through happy and sad. You are both treasured so deeply by others too. You are someone's child, someone's brother, someone's sister, a father, a mother, an uncle, an aunt, and a friend. All of these roles, all of these identities shape who you are, and in turn they serve to elevate your own capacities to show love. As you know, I sent out questions to some of your family and friends, and as I share a few of these responses I received, what I would like for you and all of you to hear and to listen for are how your qualities and strengths complement each other, And 2, how your ability to maintain your separate identities, your individuality, also comes through in these responses. I asked, what quality or qualities do you like best about Jennifer and David? And how do Jennifer and David show their love? Jennifer, the responses I received include examples of your qualities of thoughtfulness, kindness, sweetness, generosity, and that you will always be there for someone who needs you, and that you love with your whole heart. You show love by taking time to call your mom, by picking out thoughtful and unique gifts, and by visiting friends who are sick and bringing them delicious homemade soup. David, the responses I received talk about your qualities of care, loyalty, honesty, support, ongoing optimism, your love of music, your desire to search out fun and create memories every day, your ability to be task-oriented, your big heart, and your ability to make others feel loved. You show your love through acts of service to your family and friends. By being present, by creating spaces for those you care about to get together, and by giving really cool gifts like discontinued cans of Mountain Dew at Christmas. I also asked your family and friends what they have learned from each of you. Jennifer, your mom has learned the do's and don'ts of curly hair care, specifically something called product. Your friend has learned how to be strong and how to look forward in life, and she said that you would know why. David, your family shared that they have learned patience from you, maintaining a positive attitude no matter how serious a situation might be, the importance of family, to dream big, how to be a parent and a friend, that to drive fast with the windows down and good music playing is healing for the soul, empathy, forgiveness, how to have fun, and to not walk behind you while hiking. Personally, Jennifer, the qualities that David likes best about you include your ability to calm the storm when David is feeling overwhelmed or stressed, your capacity to love and to make David and others feel loved and cared for, your maternal instincts, including lying awake at night until Katie and Ryan are home safely, your thoughtfulness in hosting events and in gift giving, your willingness to make your house a home that you and David and Katie and Ryan can all share together. David loves that you hold his hand and say, I love you, and you make special food and make food special for those you love. David has learned from you that it's okay to be loved and to not have to be in control. In other words, to just let love happen. Through you, he has rediscovered his love of exploring new places and of travel. David, the qualities that Jennifer likes best about you include your ability to be such a positive person. You try to see the best in everyone and in every situation. Your capacity for love is endless. You fiercely love your family and are one of the first people to volunteer to help in any situation. You show your love through actions and through words. You leave beautiful and thoughtful notes in Jen's car and around the house to find when you're out of town. You're a beautiful writer who writes the sweetest things in the cards you buy for her. You are truly a blessing to Jen's life. On a side note, one of the questions I asked was about what one thing, not person, David and Jennifer most want to have on a deserted island. The one thing Jennifer would likely prefer to have with her is a book or a toothbrush. David, his music, or his dog Lilo, who would proceed to bark at the fish. Think of all of these incredible responses as being foundational to your identities as you go forward together. Remember that love does not exist in a vacuum. To quote Jennifer Worth, love wins, love inspires, love nurtures, love can be rekindled, and love knows many ways of being. It can be captured in a kiss or in a fleeting look. It can be made immortal in a photograph. Love lives within the present and the past. Love has a future, and we must not forget that. David and Jennifer have kindly allowed me to offer a prayer of consecration over their lives together. Please feel free to pray along with me or in your own way as you like. Let's bow our heads. Father God, please hear my prayer. Please hear our prayers. I ask for your love and blessings to encourage, enlighten, and embolden all of us here today to make the love you give to be the love that we share, not just in words, but in actions. I ask especially for your guidance, wisdom, and peace, and your spirit of forgiveness to be a light to David and Jennifer through trials and through triumphs today and in every day ahead. I ask that you consecrate and strengthen the love David and Jennifer have for each other and for their families and friends. I ask too that you will teach us how to multiply the love we here in attendance have for David and Jennifer and for each other. I pray this in Jesus' name. Amen. Would you please face the audience? Ladies and gentlemen, Jennifer and David have demonstrated their belief in their love and their desire to live together in marriage in your presence today. By including all of you here today to witness their marriage, they are demonstrating their love for you all and their belief that love requires the support of a community of family and friends. I would like to ask all of you to continue to show your love and support for David and Jennifer in the days ahead. All here who agree to give love and support to Jennifer and David, please respond now by saying, "We will."
We will.
Jennifer, I would now like to ask you to share your vows with David.
Dave, when you and I first met, I remember telling you how romantic you were. And it's true. You compliment me in ways I didn't know I needed. You were the perfect man for me. You have filled my life with such love and happiness. I've never been as happy as since I knew you. I promise to be your soulmate, your rock, and your safe haven. I promise to love your children as my hope. I promise to watch scary movies with you and try not to be too logical and critique them and drive you crazy. I promise to enjoy Disneyland with you even when it's really hot out and the lines are crazy long. I'm so excited for our lives together and all our new adventures. I also promise to always hold your hand as we face life's challenges together. Dave, you're the love of my life. You have made me feel more love than I ever thought possible. Today, I give you all that I am and all that I have. I choose you today, I will choose you tomorrow, and I will choose you every day for the rest of my life. You are my once-in-a-lifetime love. I love you and will always carry you in my heart.
I love you. I have used the quote, "You know when you're in love, because you can't fall asleep because reality is finally better than your dreams," in every wedding that I have ever performed. But I've never wanted to say it to somebody out loud from my heart until I met you. You asked me early on, and even still today, why are you awake? Because in the beginning I would be laying there and I couldn't believe that you were there, you were real. And the idea of waking up and not looking over and seeing you there just was something I couldn't bear. You know that I go back and reread all of our text messages. I have so much fun doing that. And I love how we say all the time, "Thank you, Facebook," because you would have never thought that that would have been the way that we would have found each other or found our soulmates. I smile so big every time I go back to that very first message. It says, "Hi, it's Jen," along with a picture of David Rose. We'd connected, not yet knowing just how much we'd connected, but it was there. And not too long past that first text, you said to me, "Can you be any more perfect on paper?" And what was incredible to see was how I was laying my true self out for you in this crazy world today, and it's not easy to believe someone is being so honest. And I watched you as you began to see the real me. From the beginning, we just had chemistry. Like nothing before. We quoted movies, we quoted song lyrics, jokes, we finished each other's sentences. I had never been so happy to be sleep deprived as our long into the middle of the night text exchanges and calls we had. I will always love the first time that I quoted your favorite movie back to you and said, "As you wish." And then I asked to be your Wesley, and I spelled it wrong, and I screwed up the note, and that suddenly led to you getting twice as many flowers on our first Valentine's Day, which became your first ever post about me. But I will always love that. People ask me, how do you know when I tell them how much I love you? And I can tell them with unfettered confidence the answer. Jen, you and I have traveled down very different roads. We've known love, we've known loss, we've known joy, we've known hurt. We've also, both of us, before finding each other, believed that a love like ours was something we were never going to find. The night that you told me that you could see marriage and forever for us, my heart just soared because I wanted it so badly. Punky, being my very protective and loving daughter, I love you dearly, once asked me how I can trust someone so completely right away. And I told her, it's all I know how to be. If I can't put my whole heart and trust into someone, I can't ever be sure that life really happened. And there was a time where I felt I was losing that. I felt guarded and wary and afraid to let someone in. And I found you. You made my heart feel safe. You made me feel loved. You made me feel wanted and needed and desired, and that my snuggles had incredible healing powers. You held my hand, which is something so simple, and yet something I didn't realize how much I needed. Now we hold hands everywhere we go, and I don't ever want to let you go. You look at me with your beautiful, soul-searching eyes with so much love like I've never seen before. Those beautiful eyes that were literally all I could see on our first date. Your sweet voice the first time I heard it, and that you left me that message that I have gone back and saved and listened to 1,000 times. That is how I know. Music is one of my great passions, and it's something that we bonded over. It was a huge part of how I knew you were my girl. Songwriters have a gift for making lyrics move us to feel so many emotions, but the truly gifted ones connect our experiences and people with those emotions. And just know that for a long time, I closed the door on so many songs that had just lost their joy for me, and then you came into my life. And you made music better again. You put the smile back in music for me. I could go on and on for days about all the music that is played into the soundtrack of our lives, but I'm not going to. So these are the ones that I need you to know today. Our first beach trip, driving to Seaside, belting out Air Supply, and you knew every single word. That is how I knew I wanted you to be my duet partner for the rest of my life. I remember when I discovered that you and I had the same love for a very same musical that had a song that has become so important to us, and it contained these magic words. Come what may, I will love you until my dying day. Ben Platt. I feel like he has been singing to my soul for so long now, and I just didn't realize it. I'd heard the song Rain long before I had ever met you, but I clung to the idea of not being afraid of the storms that life experiences and that love can happen again. I heard Imagine for the first time maybe a month or so after we'd met, and even then, I couldn't imagine my life without you. Lastly, you gave me the gift of seeing him live, and that was one of the greatest concerts of my life. And we started listening to his music, and we heard the song Happy to Be Sad. And I connected with it so immediately because I realized it's okay to be happy to be sad because you miss this person, you miss their presence, you, being with you, having you in my arms, holding you, snuggling you, your kisses. I miss that, and it's okay to be happy to be sad. So today, as I become your husband, I promise you this. You made my heart feel safe, and I promise to always try to keep your heart safe, and you can trust that yours alone will always be where my heart is home. I promise to try to listen openly and hear your needs, your feelings, your thoughts, your opinions, and especially your wisdom when it's needed, for you are the Day Whisperer. Through the peaks and valleys that we have already overcome and will continue to experience together, I promise to be there with you, holding your hand, never letting go, and try to always help you feel that you are not alone. I promise to be your partner in this life. I want you to be able to count on me as I know that I can count on you. I will love you, I will thank you, I will help you, I will appreciate you, I will guide you, follow you, forgive the moments when we are not at our greatest, because I know that you've done it for me. I'm not perfect, so I promise you I will always strive for progress over foolishness and imperfection. I will share with you the best parts of me each and every day, as you've always tried to share the best parts of you. And I promise that while being with you is always where I want to be, being away from you, I can still feel your love. So you can have your Jen time. I can watch my horror movies, and I hope that maybe one day you will actually be able to tell the difference between Michael and Jason. 2 last songs. First, I promise to spend the rest of my life helping you remember that you are simply the best. And lastly, there isn't a thing that I would change in either of our past, because every single thing that has happened has led us to where we are today. And I've known you for a really, really long time. I want to grow old with you. I love you. And I will tell you more.
You take David to be your wedded husband, to cherish in love and friendship, in strength and weakness, to make your heart his shelter and your arms his home until your dying day. David, do you take Jennifer to be your wedded wife, to cherish in love and friendship, in strength and weakness, to make your heart her shelter and your arms her home until your dying day?
I do.
Jennifer, please repeat after me. I give you this ring as a sign of our love for and commitment to each other. I promise to support you, care for you, and stand alongside of you for all of our days. David, please repeat after me. I give you this ring as a sign of our love for
A sign of our love for
and commitment to each other. I promise to support you,
I promise to support you,
care for you, and stand alongside of you for all of our days. Please face your audience. By the power vested in me by the Universal Life Church and by the state of California, I now pronounce you husband and wife. David, you may now kiss your bride.
Don't have to leave this town to see the world, 'cause it's something that I gotta do. I don't
Ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you Mr. and Mrs. Averly.
who you're married to. Wanna say it now, wanna make it clear, for only you and God to hear. When you love someone, they say you set them free, but that ain't gonna work for me. I don't wanna live without you. I don't wanna even breathe. I don't wanna dream about you. I wanna wake up with you next to me. I don't wanna go down any other road now. I don't wanna love nobody but you. Looking in your eyes now, if I had to die now, I don't wanna love nobody but you. I call you when I need you and my heart's on fire. You come to me wild and wild. You come to me and give me everything I need. Give me a lifetime of promises and a world of dreams. Speak the language of love like you know what it means. And it can't be wrong. Take my heart and make it strong, babe. You're simply the best, better than all the rest, better than anyone I've ever met. And I'm stuck on your heart. I hang on every word you say. Will tear us apart. Baby, I would rather be dead.
In your heart I see the start of every night and every day. In your eyes I get lost, I get washed away. Just as long as I'm here in your arms, I can be in no better place. You're simply the best, better than all the rest, better than anyone I've ever met. And I'm stuck on your heart, I hang on every word you say. Will tear us apart. Baby, I'd rather be dead. Oh, each time you leave me, I start losing control. Like you're walking away with my heart and my soul. I can feel you, babe, even when I'm alone. Baby, don't let go, 'cause you're simply the best, better than all the rest, better than anyone I've ever met. And I'm stuck on your heart, babe, I hang on every word you say. Will tear us apart. Oh, well, I would rather be dead. Ooh. Oh.